February 2021. Let me show you something. So today, I'm gonna list the top 10 best tasting veggie meats. Because right now, I'm seeing commercials with people advertising the double protein idea. But when you think protein, that's a dangerous thought, because when you think protein, you think good, good for your body, good for your body. So saying double protein is still just saying double meat. Let's talk about some veggie meat. On number 10, I got the Tofurky plant-based chicken lightly seasoned. The idea of that is chicken breast, like all white chicken breast. I like it because it does have the pull apart texture of chicken. The best way to cook it, or a couple of ways that I like to make it, is I like to use it for chicken salad. Just chop it up, or you can just sear it lightly on the skillet, and it's really good in just salad. But in chicken salad is my favorite, with mayonnaise and all the good stuff. And number 9, I have the Gardein breakfast patties. That's the closest thing to sausage that I've had. I mean, like, when I say sausage, I mean like sleazy sausage, like McDonald's breakfast sausage. Like, that's the closest thing to that I've tasted. It has that jump back chew that the pork sausages have. Yeah, it has that little give. So that's the idea, is that's that kind of breakfast patty. I like Gardein. They make a lot of good stuff. I keep saying For number 8, I have the Field Roast brand plant-based frankfurters. Field Roast has sausages, like Italian sausages, but they also have these frankfurters, and that's the best hot dog. Like if you're in LA and you have Pink's and you have Earl's, this is, I don't know, maybe Earl might use Field Roast links. It's a really good spice. The flavors are good. It's not just a plain hot dog, like bland. It's got some flavor. It's a good hot dog. It's a really good hot dog. I like to chop like little tomatoes and chop onions, and I'll put mayonnaise or Vegenaise and ketchup, and I'm good. Oh, sauerkraut. And sauerkraut. So that's good. That's a good hot dog. That's a good hot dog. 7, I have the No Evil brand Chorizo. Chorizo is, well, it's usually originally served with like scrambled eggs, tortillas, for breakfast. A plant-based chorizo, that's a lot of spices and sauce, and they got it right. It's a good texture. It has almost that same chorizo shred. Again, I put little onions in there, saute with some little butters and whatnot, and it's really good with the tortilla. So that's number 7. For number 6, I have the Vegetarian Plus brand vegan black pepper steak. You know, the pepper steak like from Chinese food, like from out. Yeah, it's like that. Like you could put it on top of some rice, and maybe with some bell peppers and onions, mushrooms, put it on top of some rice. You feel like you're eating out. It tastes, the sauce that they have in the pouch tastes that sleazy. It's really easy to cook too. You can put it, like, just eat it straight out, like after you thaw it out. If you can microwave it. But if you put it on the skillet just for a little bit to give it a little sear, and then simmer down some of the sauce, it tastes like out Chinese pepper steak. Very, very good. And number 5, I have, again, Gardein Meatless Meatballs. Now, when you cook these, the best way to cook them where they taste and they have a good texture is to cook them in, if you're gonna have it with sauce, like literally just follow the instructions. You put however many you're gonna eat and cover them with a good amount of sauce, and then just microwave it for 8 minutes from frozen, and that's a good way to eat it. If you don't want it like that, or don't want to put it in the microwave, putting them in like the air fryer in a little container, like a porcelain, those cute little porcelain. I'll find one and just put a picture or something. So put them in there and put them in the air fryer to cook. And I like to put a little bit of liquid smoke and a tablespoon of butter and sprinkle some garlic and let that cook in the air fryer for like 8-9 minutes. just like meatballs. Gardein meatless meatballs. For number 4, I've got the Mia brand prosciutto. If you're bougie, or if you like your prosciutto, it's really thin. It's the same idea as veggie turkey, but it's not. There's no such thing as good veggie turkey. Till this day, I have not tasted a good veggie turkey. But this prosciutto is on point. Just some mozzarella and maybe a nice ciabatta and some pesto and maybe some heirloom tomatoes. Drizzle with a little bit of like vinegar maybe, I don't know. I'm hungry. Number 3. For number 3, yes, just like bologna. Bologna, since we were just talking about prosciutto, it's Ives Veggie Bologna. Just like bologna. Fry it on some butter, flip it, put some slice of cheese or some shredded cheese and let that just melt down. It's just like freaking bologna. It's good. It's good. And that's Ives. YVES. Veggie Bologna. Vegan. Okay, I'm down to the last 2. So for number 2, the Morningstar Farms Veggie Corn Dogs. They're okay to microwave, but just follow the instructions. Most of these things, you follow the instructions, that's exactly how you need to do it. Simple. Look at the back. These corn dogs, if you stick them in the oven though, they get the cornmeal or the cornbread gets really, golden brown and crispy on the outside, and it's sweet on the inside and warm and soft. And then the hot dog is the right taste for a corn dog. It doesn't taste like a veggie hot dog that's trying to be a corn dog. It tastes like a corn dog. That's my number 2. Just ketchup, whatever. Dippity dip dip dip. Oh, number 1. Okay. Why is this number 1? The reason why you eat veggie meat and you can tolerate that and not eating meat is because it tastes as closest to real meat as possible. It's the sleaze of it. And number 1 is the sleaziest because it tastes just like a McRib. Morningstar doing it again. Hickory BBQ Riblets by Morningstar. It's a McRib. It tastes just like a McRib. It chews like a McRib, which is like, I guess, an interesting, I don't know, that can be taken positive or negative. It's delicious. That's the sauce. The barbecue sauce is right. You just cut 2 little slits into the frozen packet, stick it in the microwave, literally just follow the instructions. You can put it in a bun, or you can eat it with some rice or whatever, however you like, whatever to eat meat, or that kind of meat, like a riblet, the riblets. But that's number 1, Morningstar Barbecue Riblets, because it's just like McDonald's McRib. And that's it. I just wanted to list the top 10 best tasting veggie meats. I've tried a lot of veggie meats. It's definitely good suggestions. I don't think anyone would be disappointed. I'm very positive that I've made the right decision. So let me know if you try any of them, and see you next time. Thank you. This is Miraida. Bye.